honey bells. What's going on? These aren't honey bells.
No.
These are sugar bells. Now, in all frankness, there is not a difference between a sugar bell and a honey bell, except that there are there's a special farm in South Florida that is harvesting these only in the month of December.
We only one ship day.
We only have one ship week for this because we did this last year. We stumbled upon this farmer that had an early harvest.
Only one in Florida.
Only one in Florida, and so we called them Sugar Bells. They blew out the door last year, sold out in record time. We were able to get another grouping back in this year, but it's important to know these are limited, not many to go around, and we're only shipping them on 1 week because they only ship in December. December the 14th is when we're going to be able to get this and when they'll be their freshest.
Yes, and if you're a honey bell lover, you've always wanted to have honey bells for Christmas as a gift for your own family.
So now you don't have to wait till after Christmas.
You do not have to
You
wait.
can get these, but I must tell you, only one ship week, December 14th. You'll choose a 6 or a 12-pound box. Go 12, trust me. And you do have an auto delivery opportunity, but you'll get your first shipment this year and another shipment in December of 2016, but that is all.
Guaranteed.
Because remember, there won't be any more of these before Christmas once we sell out of these. Buy more, save more on that 12-piece or the 12-pound assortment of $12. And when you order these, they will arrive before Christmas. Can we talk about what a honey bell, or excuse me, what a sugar bell is?
Yes, what a sugar bell is a honey bell that comes in December, not January. And it's a cross between a Dancy tangerine and a Dunkin' grapefruit. And one day, this amazing cross produced this beautiful little fruit right here that looked like a bell, and someone said it's sweet as honey, and that's how Honey Bell was born.
Well, and I love these. And what's so special about this is you've got that one farmer in South Florida who is making this happen for you before Christmas, but there is only one farmer in South Florida that is doing this. That's why these are very limited. We don't have many to go around. They're already super popular. In fact, I'm told the 12-pound assortment now is much more limited than is the 6-pound. So you definitely want to think about build to, ship to, and all those great opportunities. Shall we do a little juicing?
Let's do that. Let me grab a glass here. And you know, could we come in kind of close and just let me show you something?
And once you do that, I'll do a little squeezing for you.
Honey bells are so juicy, and the reason is the juice is contained in these tiny little sacs. You can barely see them, they're so thin. And they're so thin, they release the juice
oh my.
Just a flood.
If that does not make you sit up and take notice, I'm not sure what else will. Alan, that's amazing. Let me hold that for a second.
Okay.
Look at this, you guys and gals. Mary, check it out. Wow. That's what we usually have to wait until January to enjoy. This is a special opportunity. These are Sugar Bells, and we better mop this up because that juice went everywhere, didn't it? Now, this is very, very popular. In fact, 600 are now gone. Everybody is taking advantage of this. And remember, when this is gone, we won't see this again until December of 2016, which is why you want to take advantage of this now. There's nothing like a honey bell, Mr. Cushman.
Oh, no, nothing like it.
Look at that.
And you know, people ask me, and I've asked many honey bell lovers, can you describe the taste? And it's almost indescribable. It doesn't taste like an orange, and it certainly doesn't taste like a grapefruit. It has a special flavor all its own.
It's just sweet, sweet, sweet. Let me give you a hand there. Look at this. Now, get them right over top here and just squeeze, squeeze. Look at that. It's just it's a waterfall of juice. This is crazy. Let me get in here and get a little sample of this. This just looks lovely. All right, not to mention being so good for you, right? Oh. Wow. That's pretty crazy. All right, now let's also remind you that this is very, very popular. In fact, over 1,000 of these are now gone. You do not want to wait on this. We're very, very busy. The 12-pound assortment is much more limited. I have about 2,500 left in that 12-pound assortment. And remember, with the Buy More, Save More, you're saving $12 there. You may want to think about auto delivery because The cost of Sugarbells might be different this time next year,
Could
Mr.
be.
Cushman.
Yes, indeed.
But if you sign up for auto delivery today, you're going to get your first shipment at this price, and next year's shipment will be locked in at this price as well. We're thrilled to be able to do this for you, but don't wait. Don't miss out on this opportunity. We're very, very busy on our phone lines. Here's a great comparison. We went to the grocery store and we bought a store-bought orange, and we cut it in half right alongside a Sugarbell. The first thing I notice here, Alan, the rind on the store-bought orange is much, much thicker.
You know why it's so much thinner on the Sugarbell?
Why is that?
Because it needs to be. There's so much juice and then there's no room for skin.
And then, of course, you'll also notice there's a deeper, richer orange color in the Honeybell than you're going to find even on the outside here, which is really pretty amazing. And then, look at this, when I squeeze a regular orange, I'm getting just a little bit of juice out of there. You squeeze a Honeybell, and it's a veritable waterfall. Look at that. Oh my word! Here's a claw for you. All right, how many are gone now? 2,000 of these are gone. I'll tell you, you want to have these fresh squeezed every morning with your breakfast? Fantastic. But I'll tell you, this is a juicy, eat it over the sink kind of fruit. So you want to make sure, and you know what? I usually put a little tub in the sink because I don't want to miss a moment of that juice, because this is really, in my mind, liquid gold. You don't get this but just a few times a year.
Yes, and these only one ship week a year.
Only one ship week a year. One ship week a year. Not easy for me to say, Mary. Okay. Everybody settle down. This is 49042. 3,000 people just jumped on the phone lines, and we're now very, very busy. Honeybells or Sugarbells, certainly so delightful and so wonderful. Now, some of you are probably wondering, well, if these only come in season in December, how in the world do you have some to show on the air in October? We have a connection with some growers in South America who were able to send us just enough to show on the air today for our presentation.
Yep.
So this is something we were able to bring in. Now, obviously, the ones from South America would be much more expensive than the ones grown here in the States, but we paid that extra money to get some in to show you how these will be. So that's how we have a chance to have some this early. But the ones that are growing in South Florida right now are still on the vine.
Oh, they are indeed. They're not ripe and couldn't be picked now. And you know, as a matter of fact, about how rare they are, in Florida, if you lumped Honeybells in with oranges, which they're not, about one tree in 200 is a Honeybell tree.
Right.
And of those Honeybell trees, 1 in 100 is a Sugarbell.
Oh my goodness. So your Honeybells, or your Sugarbells, I should say, are still on the tree. You're not going to even see these be picked until the peak of freshness. And then when they are shipped immediately right to your door. But think about this. If these are coming before Christmas, utilize our bill to ship to option, Mr. Cushman. You can send these anywhere in the continental U.S. and we'll send the bill to you. So say your grandkids live in Arizona and you live in North Carolina. What a great chance for you to send something special out to them in Arizona and let them enjoy these for the holiday season, and we'll take care of all the heavy lifting. All you do is pay the bill from your end. We'll take care of the shipping. We can even include a little gift notice to let everyone know that these are on the way, or from who they're from, which is great. M49042. If you want the 12-pound pack, we started with 3,600.
Okay.
I have 1,200 left. They're going very, very quickly. In the 6-pound, we're very popular in that 6-pound. So please don't wait there either. Everyone's making their choice today, and why not? Something so fantastic, so wonderful, and so very rare. 3,600 of these are now gone, and we're super busy on the phones. Mr. Cushman, there's nothing like freshly squeezed Honeybell juice, or Sugarbell. To your health, my friend.
And one other little thing about Sugarbells, and Honeybells too. They're fresh when you get them. They've never been in a warehouse. No one's picked over them in a store. And
so good.
Our freshness promise is we will ship them. We will not ship them until the day after they're picked. They're picked fresh
The
and
day
shipped
after.
the
That's
next
perfect.
day.
Hey guys, can I get something to wipe my hands, something wet there so I can, do you have one? Oh, thank you, Mr. Cushman. Thank you, sir. Never mind, guys, I got it. All right, Mr. Cushman, it is always a real pleasure to have you back. How many years have we enjoyed your company on QVC?
This is the 15th.
The 15th year.
Yeah.
Well, we are.
I was just a small boy.
Well, you were a child prodigy, is what you were. And I'll tell you, we are better because we know you. Thank you, sir. It's great to have you back. All right, so we're certainly sweeter because we know you. That's for sure. Speaking of two sweet people, let's check in with our Mary and our Blue Jean Chef. they're under great pressure over there in the other part of the studio.
You can tell, look at us.
The pressure.
We're dying.
The pressure.
It's so exhausting. It's funny that it's called a pressure cooker. I know that's how it works, but there could not be less stress involved.
It should be called relieve the pressure cooker.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, hey, Blue Jean Chef, how